So, Mark, I love country music. Mark, Eddie are wonderful. You're going to be entertained now. This is going to be a free concert and a little comedy show thrown. I'm here with my dear friend, Coach Greg. What's your last name? Eric.
That's how good a friend we are.
Eric.
My very, very good friend.
Just say coach.
Greg.
And Cindy Lazinski, my realtor. Could be your realtor, too. Could be your realtor. If you're thinking about listing your house, give her a call. And I don't know where would you find you?
You can find me online. Just search for me on Zillow.com and just look up Cindy Lazinski. Then that's C-Y-N-D-I.
C-Y. Because
C-Y?
C-I is
C-Y.
not going to
Well, why
that's a
does your
weird
last
spelling.
name is Lesinski?
Correct.
Correct.
Lazinski.
Because we all need a
There's
little
a story
Polish.
here?
Well, there slightly is. Mark Eddy.
Mark Eddy. All right, Mark Eddy.
Lazinski is
Welcome
his
to
last
Southern
name.
California, KHTS AM 1220. You're live here. Maybe thousands
I
of
love
people.
country music. How can anybody not love country? You know, I went skydiving, I went Rocky Mountain climbing, I went 2.7 seconds on a bull named Fu Manchu. Oh, country, I love it.
Oh, baby.
How could anybody not?
I have no talent. I just
Some of the
realized
most-
sitting
yes.
here, I literally have
Some
no
of the most
talent.
beautiful ladies on the planet. I didn't mean to compliment them, but we're singing country
you
music.
can't-
Some of the most amazing ladies on. We have Faith Hill, Shania Twain, Sugarland, Taylor Swift. That's enough to get me on any bandwagon.
All
right
pleasant
there.
ladies.
I don't care what those beautiful
Pleasant ladies.
pleasant ladies are singing. I'm buying it, and lots of it. Who cares if their parents are cousins? I don't care. So anyway, you can't forget some of the most
That'll get 'em going.
amazing love songs.
I've got one foot out the door now. Okay.
Some of the most beautiful love songs of all time.
Country
were
music
country
tells a
songs.
story. There's
Yes.
melody, there's harmony, it's
Exactly.
emotion. Exactly. So give
Exactly.
us your show.
Well, one
Come
of the
on.
most beautiful love songs of all time was a country
Quit
song.
stalling.
Like,
Quit stalling.
beautiful song.
Is
Brings a
that-
tear to your eye.
Is that with the arm coming out of the water?
That movie, yes. That movie changed my life. I will
Oh my
say
God,
that. I will
movie-
never go
I
whitewater
can't watch
rafting
that movie
with my buddies
I can't
ever.
watch that movie.
Yeah, somebody calls me and goes, "We're going whitewater rafting." The answer is no. So,
You know what? I could get you discovered. Come over to my studio and we'll get you. I've got a big green screen. We'll get you
okay,
discovered.
all right, we'll do.
We'll get
something
you out
like
of
that.
this crappy places like the MGM Grand. Have you done
Yeah.
Caesars?
I've not done Caesars. No.
Give me some of the hotels you've done.
Oh,
MGM,
Bally's,
That's
Planet
big.
Hollywood,
I love Planet Hollywood.
Yeah, they're all good.
So give us your opening. Do you have the guitar with you when you? So I own two
yes.
guitars, and I could never get past the calluses.
Yeah.
I've taken lessons. I'm a drummer, so I wanted to get the guitar.
Well, yeah. Well, you should.
Could never-
You should go to my website. It's very simple.
What is your website?
MarkEddy.com.
EDDY, MarkEddy.com.
Mark Eddy, like the first name. EDDIE.com. And I
Mark
think you'll
Eddy.
find out a little
If
bit
people
about
go
me.
there, if people go there, will you give them like a free gas card or something?
Yeah, you can do that. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, and you'll see some cool stuff on there. My entire show is music. It's all about music and love of music, appreciation of music, and that's my whole thing.
And then you
man.
tell jokes in
A
between.
little bit. Sometimes I'll talk about people. Like for instance, we'll take I love soul music. I love soul and.
Well, you just said you love country. Now you're.
I love
confusing
country.
me.
I love everything. This is what I'm talking about. It's all about just music. Doesn't mean it has to be one type of music.
Because music literally can change your moment.
Yes,
I mean, it can influence your day. It makes you happy. It can make you sad.
Right.
I'm sad that Prince went. I like
am
that
too.
dude. I
Very
really
sad.
like that
yes,
guy.
he was amazing.
Big. I was a big
artist.
Prince fan. You wouldn't think.
Yes.
You wouldn't think it looking at me, but I was.
He looked like he was in great shape too. That's what's scary. But
Yeah.
anyway, he's wonderful. But I love all
Can
kinds
you
of
do
music.
a Prince?
Soul music is wonderful.
do
and-
Purple
and-
Rain?
And I could do Purple Rain. I never want to be a weekend lover. Only want to be some kind of friend. Honey, I can never dig you from another. It's such a shame our friendship had to end. Purple rain, purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain. We got them dancing. Purple rain, purple rain.
Coach, you should never
want to
dance.
see you underneath the purple rain. That's about it.
That's Mark Eddy. You're listening to live here in Southern California, KHTS AM 1220. What? I mean, I'm beyond impressed. I
He
just
has
realized.
so much of what he
I think
does
he's just
in his
like
music.
shocked.
It's
He's like,
he does a whole
we're
rock
fooling
and roll
around here?
You were a
tribute.
bum. I didn't know.
That's your agent, Coach Greg Hare, Cindy
is my-
Lizinski, and the
he's one of
coach
my
Justin's producing the
We
show.
really had a blast at the Bolitnikoff.
But you're really hurting my feelings right now because I'm going home knowing I have literally no talent. I mean, what a
no.
talent, be able to sing, play
No.
guitar, tell jokes.
we all have our own
Give me
talent.
some Elvis.
It's our own thing.
No,
It's-
I can't find mine, but give me some Elvis.
Elvis. I love Elvis, man. You couldn't understand half the word he was saying half the time. It was like, "You're a little baby, little hey, little."
Coach, don't dance, please.
A little hey, little hey, little hey, little ha. You know, Elvis had backup singers just so you knew what he was singing, right? So, out in a hand, caught in a trap, little hung, can't hold on, little hang, little bit of hang. They're like, what? That's all right, That's where the oohs came from, see? When they couldn't understand him, they just go, ooh.
We need to do a radio show together. This is ridiculous.
Beautiful.
I finally found a co-host after almost 17 years.
Play your remote.
Who's your favorite singer of all time?
Favorite, probably the Reverend Al
Al-
Green. I love
Let's
Al
do some-
Green.
I love Al Green.
Soul.
Let's do some
I've just
Al
been on
Green.
Soul.
Let's do some Al Green.
I love Al Green. Al Green could take any song in the world. That's
Ask
my
me
theory.
what my favorite song is.
What's your favorite song?
Midnight Rain in Georgia.
Oh, that's a good one.
If you know that one.
Yeah, I know that
But
one.
do Al Green,
You know,
and then we'll
Al
do
Green
Midnight.
is just, to me, Al Green epitomizes the essential soulful singer. He just brought so much to the table. He could make any song in the world sexy. Any song in the world sexy. Like, A, B, C, D, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, woo, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Yeah, I said let's sing the alphabet. When times are good or bad, happy or sad.
Go to markeddy.com if you want to find out who he is, and you can book him. You can book him.
I'm available
Greg
for
and I will be
children's
your
parties.
booking agent. Do you have a booking agent? You have an
I
agent?
do have a booking agent.
Fire him and let Coach.
You wouldn't
Eric
want me
and
to
I-
book the show, folks. If you called to book me, you would not want me in charge of that.
So, Midnight Rain in Georgia. Is that no? I can't
You
remember.
mean Midnight Train to
Yeah,
Georgia?
Yeah. That's fine. That's my favorite song. I don't know the name.
Gladys Knight and the Pips.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
All right.
We're leaving.
All right.
Leaving on that midnight train. Did you're leaving on the midnight train? Said I'm going back to find a simple place and time. Well, yes, he is.
Maybe it's not my favorite song.
That's
All
what
right.
I'm saying. Not anymore.
What gets people to laugh?
All humor, this is interesting. I read an article. All humor, everything we humans laugh at, is based on something that is not inherently funny. Did you know that?
No.
So we think of death and taxes. Those are the funniest things in the world. Politics, everything. It's all fodder. And it makes us laugh. And it's that release of that energy and that tension. It's a very interesting thing because laughter is a coping mechanism. It's how we cope with life. It's our being and being here. If we didn't have laughter, I think we'd all be a mess. Really,
What a blessing
complete
you are.
mess.
Cindy and I
It
are
really is a
business people.
blessing.
We don't laugh. Coach Herrick, he
Laugh
probably
every day.
laughs. Yeah.
Laughter heals. It really does. It heals.
Well, that's why we go and have coffee at Starbucks because we get to chuckle sometimes,
That's
right?
right.
We get to chuckle. He's the captain. He is the coach. I may be a coach, but
mayor.
he's
I'm
the
mayor of
He is
Starbucks.
the
He's the mayor
mayor of
of
Starbucks
Starbucks.
by Corner Bakery.
Yeah.
You can find all of us there at Corner Bakery.
between 8:30 and 10. And boy, if we had Mark
Office
Eddy with us,
hours.
can you
I usually
imagine?
sit outside. I'm part of the
Oh
rival
my God!
gang.
He's
Let
the
us put
rival gang.
let us put a hat down, and maybe Coach and I
Okay.
could pay the rent. I'm serious.
Right.
He comes tomorrow morning. We put a cowboy hat down. I mean, people would would throw money in there. They could sit around and drink their coffee.
That would be cool.
Did you hear a lady suing Starbucks for $5 million because they put too much ice? They watered down the drink.
Oh, good Lord.
And then I bought a banana this morning. I liked it. And the banana was somewhat rotten. I'm thinking about suing.
I made him throw it away.
Yeah, you were there. That's right. You saw that rotten banana.
Let me tell you something. Being the mayor of Starbucks like I am,
Yeah.
do not eat the bananas there.
Well,
I'm just telling you,
I've learned my lesson. I learned.
Yeah.
So you saw him perform in what, Oakland? Where were you? Berkeley, Oakland?
Pleasanton,
I love Pleasanton.
We'll just say the Bay Area.
the Bay.
So do you remember any of his jokes, Coach Herrick?
Yeah, but I can't say them. Copyright.
What was your favorite?
Copyrighted.
Do you have one?
Let me tell you something seriously. This man is a very talented
No kidding.
man.
No
a very
kidding.
talented man. And I saw him take a room of people, and just turn them on his side. And I got to watch him work, and that was a great experience.
I'm honored. I am.
And I'm sounding corny right now, I know,
Yeah,
because
no.
that's not usually
Well, you are kind of
my
corny.
personality. But I'm telling you, this guy is a talented human being.
Also,
man.
big shout out to
Thank you.
Valencia Movers. If you're thinking about moving, there's only two people you want to call. You want to call the realtor, Cindy Lazinski, and the moving company, Valencia Movers.
Bob Green.
Bob Green. What a great guy.
Yeah.
I mean,
They don't get
unbelievable.
better than that.
I
They
mean,
really don't.
unbelievable. Valencia Movers and Cindy Lazinski. So I can see why after 30 years you're still excited about that. I mean, you are
Right?
married to an Does he entertain you at home?
Well, you know what's really funny? Kind of going back to our
Let me
our
withdraw that
complete
question,
story.
Your Honor.
Withdraw that
Let me-
question.
Your other foot's out the door now.
Ironically, when we first got married, our toast was to Cindy, who makes them deal with their problems, and to Mark, who makes them forget about their problems. Because at the time,
She was a
I was a
social
social
worker.
worker.
No
She has a
kidding.
counseling background.
I worked
That's
with some of the most.
degree that I wanted to be a social worker.
Yes.
So my
Yep.
buddy Mark Kay was a year ahead of me. He graduated. He got a job with the county, and I said, Mark, let me go out with you one day. The true story.
Right.
So he says, okay, meet at a parking lot. So we went into South Central Los Angeles, and after an hour, I said, I got to go home. I can't do this.
Well, Mark went
can't-
with me one day,
Oh my
and
gosh.
it was an emergency call.
Wow.
And we were just dating at the time, and the police were there, ambulance,
yeah.
everything. And I got briefed on the situation. I go, okay, I'm going in. And Mark's like, you can't go in. I go, I have a job to do. I'm sorry, you need to step aside.
job to
so
do.
Step
then
aside.
then after I went in and came out, I'm
away
like,
from the
this is my
vehicle.
life. This is what I
God
do.
bless-
You've got to
God
deal
bless
with
social
that.
workers that they
Yeah.
can do this. Unbelievable.
very-
She is amazing. The only thing missing from my wife is a cape. She's like a superhero. I mean, literally, she's walking past paramedics, hazmat team. She's not. Oh, I got this.
You know what's amazing? What's
Stand
amazing?
down,
is
FBI.
she's pleasant looking. Can't say she's attractive. She's pleasant looking.
Pleasant.
Every guy, because I know your wife from other things. Yes. She gets hit on. She gets hit on by like a dozen guys an hour,
Right.
and she's
We
still in
all
love with you. This is great.
Yes.
You're listening to the Business of Life. I'm your coach, Coach Ron Tunick, and my fellow coach, Coach Greg Herrick. We're thinking about doing a show together. We should get him involved in doing our sports show.
Oh, yeah.
Get him
We
to
should
write-
not do a
to
sports
write
show.
the jingle.
I got the
Yeah.
jingle. So I didn't really write it. So, I don't know.
Welcome.
I'm just thinking.
No, that's our jingle. No,
Good
I'm
intro,
serious.
good intro.
Yeah.
The coaches.
And you can sing too, girl. Will you
Oh
be?
no, I'm
my
not.
backup singer.
Nope,
Will
nope,
you be
nope.
on with
When
Coach
I was
Herrick and I? Will
pregnant
you
with
be-
each of our daughters, I was not permitted
She
to
was instructed
sing.
not to sing. I didn't want them to be tone deaf.
Absolutely.
But you can sing. I mean,
She
you have
does
a great
have a nice
voice.
All
Yeah.
kidding aside.
Where do your daughters?
I had a voice coach named Mark Eddy. He coached me on my voice
Can
because
you-
I
do
used
you-
to talk with that crazy high pitched voice.
Yeah, your
She's loaded like
From
Barry White.
Pennsylvania.
the show is called The Business of Life. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, coming up next, Mark Eddy. Can you give us one joke? You're a comedian.
One joke.
Something.
I don't do
Joke.
jokes.
He doesn't
What do you do?
jokes.
Do you tell
Stories and
stories?
songs
Well,
and-
can you tell a story?
Yeah, I think Al.
Here we go. Here we go. Mark Eddy, ladies and
My
gentlemen.
theory is I have a lot of theories. One theory is that Neil Diamond is probably an awesome dad or was an awesome dad, and his kids growing up. I guarantee you, look, just Google a picture of Neil Diamond right now. You'll see he looks like a little Smurf, doesn't he? Look at him, look. Long sideburns, bushy eyebrows. I guarantee he would have been a great dad, reading stories to the children at night at bedtime, maybe taking those stories and turning them into songs. Have you ever heard the story about a man who dreamed about being a cat in a hat? And then became one. Well, except for the names in a few of the places, if you talk about me, my story's the same one. But I've got an emptiness deep inside and I tried. But how would you know? On a box with a fox in a boat with a goat, I've never cared for the sound of eating alone. I am Sam. Sam I am. And I want you to eat those green eggs and ham. You'd eat them anywhere.
Here's your chance to donate $20 to
Neil
the
Diamond as a dad.
Tunick putting lesson.
Putting?
Putting. I'm honored. I'm blown away by your talent. I mean, really, your voice is really special. I mean, you could make a living being a motivational speaker.
This is after.
Have you ever done any motivational speaking?
I have actually done some counseling, some speaking at forums and things like that. I'm actually working on a TED Talk right now. I have a lot of exciting things going on.
You get on TED
right
Talk.
now.
I know it takes a year.
Yeah.
So TED Talk is.
Takes a little while, but
oh my God!
I'm on
yeah.
it. I'm
I have
on it.
tried so many times.
I'm in the loop.
I have tried and I've given up trying now.
Oh no! Don't give up. Never give up.
TED Talk, they only take the best of the best. One of the best
know.
apps. Do you have it, Coach Eric, on your iPhone?
I love my TED Talk app.
Oh my God! Download
great for
TED
business
Talk.
people.
I mean,
Yeah.
if you're stuck at the airport or stuck anywhere,
Yes.
you can literally be entertained. Right, Cindy?
Ideas worth sharing.
Inspirational.
Ideas worth sharing.
If you're thinking about selling your home or condo, now condo, it seems to me, if you're a renter, why would you rent when you can go out and buy a condo, write it off for the same price that you can rent? I mean,
Very
am
often
I wrong?
you're-
Am I wrong on this?
Not at all. Very often your mortgage payment would be less than what your lease payment is. So
Yeah.
it's really wise to reach out to a realtor like myself, Cindy Lizinski, 661-510-5516, and I'd be happy to give you advice on that to see if it is worth your time to consider purchasing.
A pleasant woman, to say the best. Her phone number is 510-5518.
5516.
5516.
Oh, that looks like
I
an 8.
couldn't drive.
Does, I know.
Doesn't it?
55
Does that not
when
look
I
like-
was 16.
We got new ones. Yeah.
So it's 5. You need to change the card. 510-5516.
Yes.
It looks like an 8. Show this to Coach
I had to
Eric.
drive 55 when I was 16. That's how you remember it.
Okay, so Eagles. Let's talk about. We just lost Glenn Fry.
Yes.
My God, we just lost Prince.
And
We
a good
lost
friend
Glenn
of ours,
Fry.
local Santa Clarita residents, drummer, amazing guy, Chris Rallis, is going out with Don Felder this summer, who's an amazing member of the. But of course, we lost.
Oh,
my
one of the
gosh.
best. One of the
Oh,
What a
great.
few this
What
year.
an icon!
I know.
mean, so the Eagles are my favorite group of all time.
Yeah.
I mean, they just take me and put me in
Glenn
another
Fry.
zone.
Yeah.
What do we got Eagles wise?
Oh gosh, I love all the Eagles songs. There was just such a great band.
Hotel California.
Gosh, where do you start? I know.
Where do you
Take
want
it
to start?
easy.
Oh, here we go. KHTS AM 1220 live here with Mark
Welcome
Eddy.
to the Hotel California. Such a lovely place, such a lovely place, such a lovely place. Living it up. That's all I got.
We're going to come back, take a quick break, come back, and I want to talk to Coach Herrick. He just got back from a Hall of Fame golf tournament. And if you're a Raider fan, football fan out there, we're going to talk a little football. Can you do some background music while Coach Herrick?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
me?
think about some football background
it.
music.
Yeah.
Also, you want to do a little draft talk? Were you happy with the draft? Well, Raiders did great. Are you a Raider fan? Because oh, come on. I'm a Niner fan, but I was
I'm a
Raider
Pittsburgh
fan.
Steeler fan.
Me too, girl.
This guy was born and raised in
I'm
Oakland.
an Oakland born and raised.
The show is called The Business of Life. If you're looking for a sales rep, call me. Just go to 805-358-6090. Call that number if you need a sales rep. IneedASalesRep.com. That's who our show is brought to you by. The show is called The Business of Life. We'll be right back talking a little draft day, a little football with the coach, Coach Greg Herrick. We'll be right back. Maybe one of the great radio stations in the country, but certainly in Southern California. The owners, the Goldmans, do so much for our community here in Southern California. Honor them by telling your friends that KHTS has great shows, and today was one of them. I'm just, plugging my own show called The Business Life, but you got to come back, man. I would pay you to come back. I mean, I don't know how I would pay you, but I'd find a way, maybe borrow some money from Mr. Herrick. Hey, let's talk football, Coach.
You didn't offer to pay me to come back.
No.
Me either.
Well, you and I are going to partner up and do a sports show. Talking about sports, we just got done with the draft, and I watched 2 days of it. I thought they did a nice job. The production was really good, don't you think?
Well, my concern is the kid that they got from Mississippi, who they bought.
Tunzel. Went to Miami.
With the picture of him smoking the pot. I mean,
Coach, get over it. This is what these kids do.
I know, but not with a face mask.
No, that was horrible.
And
is it legal there or illegal?
No, it's illegal to smoke pot unless you're in Colorado, Washington, Oregon. I don't know what other state.
Or under the medical supervision of a doctor, of course.
And then
are you going to give us some background music?
got on there and said the coach gave him money.
Well, and then he rats out.
They should have had his agent sitting there with him.
Right.
Or somebody from the Dolphins to say he doesn't need to answer that question. Now, I'm all about the truth. But that whole episode cost that kid $10 million.
At least.
Imagine.
You and I are old school. You and I need to come back next week and do a show because it really bothered me in so many ways that our society is breaking down. And I don't mean to be one of these guys, get off my lawn, old guys saying get off the lawn, but there's obviously a lack of respect for government, lack of respect for institutions, and you represent a great institution in town, and you are respected. So let's talk football for a second, then we'll have you back and talk about life. The NFL draft just got over, but you just got back from Oakland. You went to a Hall of Fame golf tournament, and you and I grew up being a Raiders fan. I love the Raiders. I'm off the Raiders now, I have to tell you. When Al Davis passed, I was done. I'm a Steelers fan, actually.
Oh,
nice.
Big Steelers fan. Yeah. Are you playing background music, Mark Eddie, or
sorry,
no?
no.
My family's still season ticket holders to the Raiders.
Well, because you grew up there.
We have 50-yard line seats.
You grew up there. So Raiders are moving to Vegas. Are you okay with this?
I am okay with it. I think they belong in Oakland. That's their persona. That's their history.
There's no money. The city is broke.
Right.
There's no money.
But if they move to Vegas, I can guarantee you they'll sell out every game.
Oh my God! And I know the piece of property. It's a huge piece of property right next to the airport. Right next to the airport. Huge piece of property.
Well,
is that where the RV park used to be?
They're trying to connect it with the convention center so it could for shopping and all kinds of other things.
Can you imagine? I would go to the games. I would go. I would go to Vegas.
What a weekend that would be, huh?
Wouldn't that be cool?
Mark Davis gave the city of Las Vegas $500 million just in good faith.
Oh, and the NFL's going to kick in another $200 million. I mean, so if they can make the deal happen, the question is the owners have to get past the fact you have an NFL team in a gambling town.
Well, you mentioned it just earlier that today, it's a different time. 20 years ago, they wouldn't want the gambling around football.
Ever.
Now you can go online and gamble. They play in London. There's casinos all over London.
Thank you.
So why is there concern? And besides, Al Davis set the precedent. He's already moved them twice.
We only have 2 minutes left. Give me Cindy Lozinski's card so I don't lose it. But most famous person, when you were there up in Oakland, you're at a Hall of Fame. Who's the one person when you're wow? There had to be one guy you're going, wow, I'm here watching.
Jim Otto, probably.
Okay.
Jim Otto.
Wow.
Yep.
He just
great lineman for the
and Mark got a chance to talk to him and tell him about my concern about how professional athletes don't give back to their fans.
Right.
And they mistreat their fans. And
right.
he told them of my concerns about that.
Yeah.
And it drew a tear from the man.
No
It did.
kidding.
It actually did.
And
Yeah.
that's a warrior. That guy's a warrior.
Will you come next
He gave
Tuesday?
up his body for football.
Let's talk about come next
Yeah.
Tuesday, because that's another big issue with me. These guys are making millions of dollars, and what are they giving back to the community? That's another big subject.
Well, and this event was actually for a charity that they.
Yes,
that,
for Tracy's
Yeah.
Place and domestic violence.
This is
and
one of the great things
victims
that
and-
golf does. We'll talk about
Yeah,
that
it's
next
a big,
week.
big,
Can
big
you come
thing.
back, Cindy, and be with Greg and I?
Absolutely.
Be the rose between literally two thorns. Mark Eddy,
I would be happy to.
I am blown away by your talent, by your personality, by who you are. You are welcome back anytime on KHTS, and I want to be your agent. I'm going to try out to be your agent. It's another show in the books, maybe one of the best shows I've done in a long time. His name is Mark Eddy. Go to Mark Eddy. If you need a
MarkEddy.com.
MarkEddy.com. If you need a comedian, singer, entertainer, great entertainer, go to MarkEddy.com. If you're doing some kind of convention or trade show, or do you do trade shows?
Sure do.
You do.
Trade, mainly corporate shows.
Yeah.
I trade for shows, money.
Yeah. You're fabulous. All right, I'll see you down the road. The shows listen to the music I take you out on. Listen to this, George Strait. Here we go. See you down the road.